playoff game against the Bears. Hilton, Sherman, the outstanding rookie with double-digit touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, who had over 1,400 yards this year. Watson only had one touchdown this year. But he's primed to take off in the playoffs. Then McGraw with over 1,000 yards, the rookie out of Missouri. Then we got Trey Woody. Lyndon Bond, Lafont, Ronnie Staley at the right tackle position. Kevon Thibodeau, who had 22 sacks this year, to tie Michael Strahan's record for most sacks by a defensive end. Chase Young, Connor Reese, Dexter Lawrence, Earl Smith, Malik Harrison, Isaiah Simmons, who's just been a revelation on this defense. I can't believe the Cardinals let him go. Brian Burns, Dante Banks has been great. Blanton has been great. Andrew Phillips. Ford, I like his speed is decent, but I like his height. And then Hawkins has played a lot of snaps for us. And Newbin has played a lot of snaps for us. A lot of snaps. The rookie Conley. We got Brian Branch and Blackstock. Okay. So, we have to play the Bears. Let's do an evaluation on this Bears squad. They have Caleb Williams, who has come into his own as a quarterback. DeAndre Swift, Keontae Johnson. Both got decent speed. Roma Dunze been become the number one receiver. With DJ Moore, who's the veteran. They got Shakir from the Bills. Benji Browning off the draft. And Brian Gillespie out the draft. Cole Kmet. And Roman Campbell, who already has a X factor. Okay, these linemen we can definitely take advantage of. Our defensive line will wreck this offensive line. I can already see it. Montez Sweat. Yeah, they don't want no smoke with us. Jalen Johnson is really good. see what these Bears can do.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Giants, next on Madden Football.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the league. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
He'll get this across midfield, down to the 48. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. Throwing on second down, Williams. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. They will run it over center with Swift. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll go again with Swift. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Now, faking the give, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll look to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of reporting their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown, Giants. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
He has a lot of touchdowns against the Chicago Bears when he was a Packer.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Back to throw.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Not be stopped. Unblockable force.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This defensive line is just relentless.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40.
Oh, Blanton.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground.
Oh.
2nd down and 8. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Oh.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here it is on 4th down.
Oh, little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the bet.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. Butker's extra point is good, and the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On the give, it's Swift.
Oh. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's gonna tuck it and go. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Wow, we were supposed to get
so after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Now they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It is 3rd and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. It's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The punt return back. What?
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Drive will start on the ground. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Now Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Give up the middle with Swift. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 95 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Shakir. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can down enough that it allows longer, slower amount. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 3rd and 5. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing again, Williams. Over the middle, that's Komet. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run here with Swift. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go left side here and complete this one. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. A play fake. Now Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll go play action here with Williams.
Oh, no.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will cut into that lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
What the hell just happened? Was that roughing the kicker? Get the fuck out of here.
To throw, it's Williams. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball.
Oh, he's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So it is halftime here. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? 1 half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And There wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Williams. That's taken in by Shakir. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion a tight end right. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Bears first down. Throwing is Williams. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and receiver Christian Watson set to go once more. They'll start out first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Chicago. They'll run. It's Swift. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. In trouble, and down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
No.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Giants. So 1 quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw yet again. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to throw again. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Williams to the air once more. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. For the most part, he's been very active accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Is that the line?
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down. Throwing again, Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Tight end going in motion here. Throw it again. It's Williams. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. A play fake. Now Williams. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. So we get to a pressure kick. And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick with him again. Whoa! And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Third and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And here we go, 4th and inches. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow.
We on to the next round. Who will we face in the next round? Because we ain't got no words. We ain't got no words. We ain't got no words. It's going to be the LA Rams. Okay, this is going to be a much bigger chart, a much bigger challenge than the Bears was. Trust me. Because they got a quarterback. He sat behind Matthew Stafford for a year. They got Kenny Skinny. Man, they paying Kenny Pickett $30 million. They paying Kenny Pickett $30 million. What they do that at? Why is y'all paying this man $30 million? I don't understand. Why is y'all paying this man this much? Y'all paying this man all this money just to be a backup. But Paul Farrell, he sat behind Stafford for 1 year, and then Stafford retired. No, they started him since his rookie year. Well, this guy is way more electric than Caleb Williams. He ran a 4.2 coming out the combine, but he doesn't run. He's not much of a runner, but he can run. He looks to pass. But I got a feeling in this game that he's going to try to take it to the house on us. So we got to keep contained on him. This is a top pick. Oh, I believe he started from day one. I don't think Stafford was here when he got drafted. Wow. His overall is 94. Let's take a closer look at this. Throwing power 96, deep accuracy, medium accuracy, short accuracy. Throwing a run is 97. His throwing a run is 97, and his speed is 99. He's 6'1.5" and a quarter. Injury 90, stamina. He's not gonna stiff on anybody. He's just gonna run away from people. He's real elusive. This guy is amazing. Somebody like the warm weather states. Has freight train. He's hard to get on the ground. This is like a quarterback / running back. This is going to be a problem. We still got Kyron Williams. Then they got this rookie running back, Michael Nobles, who's a 6 foot, 233 wrecking ball. And they still got Blake Corum. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. Second round pick. His overall is already 90. He's already an X factor. And Kyron Williams is Still only 27, but he's winding down to 30. So this guy Noble's gonna take over. He took him at the top of the second round. Still got Puka, Rondell Moore, Henley, out of Vanderbilt, speed 92, good. 2 young receivers, Rondell Moore. Rondell Moore has came over here and got a niche in his offense. He still has a normal depth trait, but he's making $20 million. He had 10. He went to Atlanta, had 10 touchdowns, and then cashed that into a big payday. He's like between a $10 and $11 million wide receiver. And then you got Puka, the number one undisputed wide receiver on the team. Just racking up stupid numbers. 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns. This Puka is different. Yeah, this Puka is different. They got a tight end Winters out of Alabama. Riddick. But this is another thing. So, this is another thing. The Bears offensive line that we just played, line was trash. But Caleb Williams is not the excellent athlete that Farrell is on the Rams. So, if we try to rush him with 4, he will break out the pocket and take it to the house. So, we gotta be mindful of that. Louis Kramer, these guys had an excellent draft. They got the halfback, his overall is 90. They got the center, his overall is 90. These guys are just playing their best football at the end of the year. Louis Kramer, this was a sleeper pick right here. He allowed 7 sacks, 4th round pick. Wow. 4th round pick. Kevin Dotson, okay. Eden Reed, Braden Fisk, know about that. Kobe Turner, Milton Williams. Their defense is decent, but their offense is high fired. Davis White, Brian Bronson. Okay. This is going to be the problem right here. This guy has unlimited speed, and he's not going to go down easy. And he can throw it. He can run it, and he can throw it. We're talking about a white Lamar Jackson type of speed. This is going to be an issue. This is going to be an issue. Let's see how we match up. Okay. Their defense is not really that good. It's the offense that's carried them. Look at they 3 X factors. The 3 X factors: the young running back, the quarterback, and the wide receiver. They just an offensive team that puts up crazy numbers. So this is going to be a good one. So there are 3 offensive X factors against my 3 defensive X factors. How will this turn out in the playoffs? I will continue in the next episode of Super Bowl run in 2027. Let's see who else in the playoffs. Green Okay. Radio Jets. The Steelers beat the Ravens. Wow. Texans beat the Chiefs. Even more of a wow. The Bengals beat the Jaguars. I'm not surprised by that. I am surprised that the Jaguars was the number 2 seed. Okay. We will see. We shall see.